Alright, what's up everybody? It's 11:26 now. Just chilling out here on the porch. Got my smoothie. Shit. Got done eating some pistachios. Like those together because the smoothie doesn't have much fats. You know, it gets good healthy fats. Anyway, getting off topic already, starting the video. The reason I'm posting this video, said I would a couple videos back, what I want to do is explain why I'm doing my cut now. This morning, this morning's at 166.8, but last week's weigh-in was weekly weigh-in average was 168.6. Now the reason I believe the last few days have been lower is because I've been like really up doing active work, so I've been burning a whole lot more calories throughout the day. Been screen printing some new shirts and whatnot. But the reason I'm cutting, because my first bulk, I gained really all my mass, pretty much. Got all the way up to 185, the biggest I've ever been. And I was thinking maybe I was going to do that again this bulk. I wasn't never really sure if I wanted to or not get that big again. I'm already starting to see a little bit of double chin here action, you know what I'm saying? I was like really fat, but I believe if I got that heavy again, 185, I wouldn't look as fat as I did the first bulk because I'd have more mass on me. So I always kind of wanted to see that, but you know, I'm up to 3,200 calories now, and you know, if I'm not stopping and eating, you know, every so many hours, you know what I'm saying, then I get home, you know, at 11 like this at night or whatever time it is, and you know I got 1,200 calories to eat, which is like a big cram fest. So it just gets to be more of a hassle, but I'm not complaining because that's part of it. Either do it or don't do it, you know what I'm saying? And I always do eat it, I always do cram them. And really actually the past few days haven't been bad. I'm actually, you know, the more you do something the better you get, so I'm kind of learning how to space them out and stuff where it's easier. But even right now I got 2 meals to eat. I'm drinking this smoothie, ate the pistachios, and I don't know how many calories I got left right now. Probably like 900 or something. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and pretty much eat a whole nother meal. But why I'm gonna start cutting now here, basically, I'm just gonna say I'm 168. Why am I cutting now instead of bulking all the way up to 185? Okay, basically here's all the pros I've come up with. Thinking about it, one, eating less calories, right? Well, for one, that's less time eating, right? Less calories. Just say if I go down to eventually, you know, I slowly drop my calories, so just say eventually I go down to 2,000, okay? That's 1,200 less calories I have to eat. That's that much less time I have to sit down and eat, cook, consume food. So that's that much more time I could be working on everything else I want to be working on. So that's a huge pro to me. Another pro, way less stress on my joints, my knees and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you're walking around, you got all this excess body fat. It's just a lot more stress on the knees. You know, if I got all the way to 185, that's even more stress on the knees when you run and stuff, even your hips and stuff. I mean, even eating less is good for your teeth. It's not as much chewing, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna let your teeth not break down as fast. What was another one? I thought there was another one I was gonna do. Alright everybody, I remember the point I wanted to make, I forgot to make, which was, okay, just say I bulk 8 months, alright, bulk 8 months, then I cut 8 months. Okay, that's bulk 8 months, cut 8 months, just bulk straight 8 months, then cut 8 months straight. At the end of 16 months, I'm at this point. Well, I should be at the same point if I bulk 4 months, cut 4 months, bulk 4 months, cut 4 months. Because at the end of those 16 months, I've still bulked 8 months and cut 4 months. But the only difference is with the second one I said, I'm staying leaner throughout the whole process instead of putting on so much fat and then cutting for a long period of time. You're saying I'm bulking for a little bit, cutting for a little bit, bulking for a little bit, cutting for a little bit. So that's the other point I wanted to make in the pros and cons, that basically the strength gain should still be the same, you know what I'm saying? I still should lose maybe a little bit of strength if I do lose some, and then gain it back a little bit. It's just a little bit at a time instead of you know, here, and then you gotta cut all that back off, you know what I'm saying? Gain a little bit, cut a little bit, gain a little bit, instead off. You know what I'm saying? That was the other point I wanted to make though. So at the end of it, it really shouldn't matter, and you can stay looking better, feeling healthier, you know what I'm saying, being healthier, and still at the end of the, you know, those 16 months, or, you know what I'm saying, still at the end of that point, the same amount of gains should ensue. So that was the other point I wanted to make. Back to the video. I know those were the main ones. Really, the main one is, you know, just the time I'll be saving. I'll probably have more energy because my body won't be breaking down as much food, and again, just the health aspect of it too. I believe that's all I want to say. If I think of anything else, those are the main reasons I wanted to gonna do the cut. Now, I do believe I put back on some of that mass I lost. I'm gonna do this cut right. I'm only doing it for 16 weeks. That's the plan as of now. I would like to get very lean, like as lean as I was a long time ago, where I can pretty much see my lower abs and stuff. Like, that's why I feel like I look my best. That's when I can really see all my muscles and all. But last cut, when I started losing my muscle, I started dropping the calories too low. I stayed in that cut for like ridiculous amount of time, and you know, live and learn. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna do that anymore. That's pretty much the pros. That's what I, you know. So, you know, maybe y'all can see the pros there for lowering the calories and make that decision too if you're bulking. And another huge thing, guys. Another huge thing. Another huge thing. There's studies on this. Look this up if you don't believe me. Okay. Fat cells. Once you gain a new fat cell, you can never lose that fat cell unless you do liposuction, right? But naturally, now it'll shrink small as, like, you know, super small shrink, but it never goes away. So I wish I would have knew this first time bulking, but I didn't. You know, because when you're bulking, yes, you're gaining lean mass. You try to do it slow so you gain lean mass, but you're always gonna have to gain a little bit of fat. Okay, and like I said, so if you're just say 15% body fat, you've never really been over that your whole life, and then it ain't even gotta be bulking, you just start getting fat, right? Okay, all those new, like, you've been the fat, now you're the fattest you've ever been, all these extra 10 pounds of body fat you have on, you will never lose those fat cells. How a fat cell works is, say it's just a fat cell here, circle. You start eating more and more, you start getting overweight, the fat cell keeps growing. It grows to a certain size, it can't grow anymore, and then it splits. Okay, and there's like just two medium-sized ones now, and they grow, and they split. You know what I'm saying? Then you got 4, then you got 8, then you got 16. It just keeps doing that over and over. You can never get rid of them. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? And I've even heard it was saying how basically those fat cells are basically crying to be fed like your whole life. So it's saying a super fat person that gets really lean is gonna have a harder time staying lean because, you know, they have all those empty fat cells wanting to be fed. And somebody who's always been lean, they don't have as many, you know, fat cells there wanting to be fed. Now, I hadn't looked that part up right there specifically, but I know the first part that you can never get rid of them, they multiply, that's 100% true. Like, there's studies on that. I looked at the studies on them. So, anyway guys, that's another major thing, but I already knew that coming into this bulk, you know, once I figured that out. So, that's why I set 185 for this bulk, not to go higher than 185, because that's pretty much as heavy as I got the first major bulk. I'll probably be posting pictures along this here, that y'all kind of see the reference points I'm talking about. Anyway guys, that's kind of a little video. I wanted to get it out, just kind of explaining why I am cutting, and hopefully I could say something there that, you know, helped you in some kind of way. But enjoy this smoothie here. Oh, today is the 4th, so today is the cut. Today is the starting point on going down to well, since I'm at 3,200 now, I'm going to 2,900 calories a night. time to get shredded, baby. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. And the thing is, I was thinking of planning videos called sacrificing summer, like, cause you know I was planning just to bulk right on through summer. But I've been bulking 8 months today. You know what I'm saying? That's a really long mass gain phase. So then, you know, I'm pretty much gonna set 16 weeks as probably the max cut. Now, if I get to that cutting point, and I'm not as lean as I want to be, I don't care. I'm gonna get back on a bulk phase for probably at least 2 months. Cause that's where I messed up the first time. I cut. I got pretty lean. I was like, man, I really like how I'm looking. I'm gonna do a little break. I did like a month break or something. Like it was not a long enough break. And then I went right back into cutting for months and months and months. It wasn't long enough break. This time, 16 week, a quick cut. You know, 4 month cut. You know, if I'm not where I'm at, couple months bulk back up. Get my metabolism working again. Get it firing. You know what I'm saying? Put back on a little bit of mass if I lost any, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of strength if I lost any. Then get right back into that cut, you know, maybe another 4 weeks. And I may even run that bulk 4 more weeks, because the thing is, guys, you can always lose fat a whole lot faster than you can build the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Think about a steak. You know, a 16-ounce steak, that's a pound, right? Your body actually has to build the fibers, like build your muscle. Like picture that steak, your body has to create all that. So, you know what I'm saying, no matter how much you eat, you know what I'm saying, when you're bulking, no matter how fast you put on the weight, only so much of that is going to be muscle. You know what I'm saying, that's why it's good to do it slow. You're just getting a little bit of a calorie surplus, you're eating just over what you're burning. So that way you're gaining a little bit of muscle, a little bit of fat, a little bit of muscle, a little bit of fat. Instead of eating everything and you're gaining, you know, all this fat and then a little bit of muscle. Because you can only build so much muscle at a time. That's another mistake I made when I first started bulking. I was just like, I'm gonna get up to 175. Eat. Damn, I got fat as hell quick. I was like, this ain't good. So I cut back down for a little bit, and then I learned I need to do it slowly, guys. So that's the thing about a bulk. Just say if you have a number in your head and I want to get to 180, you just don't go to 180 as fast as you can. I like to shoot for half a pound a week. I really like half a pound a week. It's really hard to hit, you know, a specific number every time, but it's doable. I mean, I've hit half a pound, you know, a lot of these weeks out of this bulk. So, what does that come to? 2 pounds a month, and that's, you know what I'm saying. That way, there you're putting on a little bit of fat, a little bit of muscle, a little bit of fat, and you know what I'm saying. You're not getting too out of shape, but I'm pretty much at the point now where I feel like I'm almost getting a little bit too fat. That's why another reason I'm gonna cut it. But see, I enjoy it. I mean, I know the process it is, so it's not like I still think I look really good. I'm not saying that like a vain kind of way or anything. I enjoy the process. A little bit of fat, it's okay, because I know, you know, it's a process of building and cutting, you know what I'm saying? Slapping the clay on and chiseling it back down. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, guys. And the body's great, yeah, it's awesome, and you know, it's sweet to look in the mirror and oh, look at that, and you know, see your cuts and stuff. It is awesome, but it matters, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Like, you can't only let your body define you, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more to life than a great body, but you know, a great body reflects, because everything's connected in this life, man. Great body, great physique, super in shape, that's gonna affect you mentally and everything you do in your life, you know what I'm saying? If you're fat and lethargic, man, it's gonna be in your thinking too, and everything you do. But you know, a great body in shape, you know what I'm saying, you look good, you feel good is the main thing. You know what I'm saying, would I rather look good or feel good? Feel good. I mean, what's looking good if you feel like shit, you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, for doing photo shoots, that's fine, because you're feeling like shit when you're in a super lean down state just for the photo shoot and stuff. That's cool, you know what I'm saying, you're doing it for the photo shoot, but you know, it's all about the feel good. And you know, I got multiple reasons why I'm in the gym, but you know, it just feels good, you know what I mean? I love it. I love the process. I love the workout. I love the pushing it. I love the results. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Multiple results, not just looking good, it's feeling good, performing good. Like everything I'm doing throughout my day working, you know, a lot of stuff's physical, but a lot of stuff is just at the computer. But anyway, a lot of stuff's physical. You know, I'm crawling around on the ground and stuff. I can do that. I can, you know what I'm saying? I was crawling, I was picking up something with his hand and then crawling on my feet and then hold myself up with one arm, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much easy because I have the strength, you know what I'm saying? I have the coordination, the balance, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? The more in shape you are, guys, the more enhanced your life is. You know what I'm saying? Don't... Maybe the body gets you in the gym. Maybe that starts getting you going to the gym. But after you stick with it, and maybe that's the reason you're not sticking with it if you're trying to stick with it, it's because it's just about looking. It's just about the mirror. That's not deep enough of a, you know, a want or desire. Or maybe it is for you. I don't think it is though, because now, for me, yeah, it's about the body, but it's really not about the body anymore. It's about so much more. And you'll learn that if you stick with it. Stick with it a couple months, you know. Man, I can't even tell you how long I worked out and I didn't see results. Months and months and months and months, taking pictures every month, saw no results. Never quit though. And guess what? Eventually I got gains. You have to learn. You have to keep taking pictures. Well, you know, nothing's happening for 3 months. What the hell? Well, damn, man. You know, what's up with this nutrition? Study. Just, you know, I was so damn ingrained in it, guys. If you learn, you know what I'm saying? And ignorance, man, like, you know, people ask me stuff all the time sometimes, and I don't get, like, they're ignorant, they're ignorant on the subject, but the thing is, I was there too at one time, and it's just like you're so oblivious to it, but once you know it, it's like, it's so easy, you know what I'm saying? But, oh man, I can't tell you how many days back in the day, like, I literally just sat on the computer and like all my free time was literally studying, like, and I would watch videos, and I'm talking just like weeks and weeks of time of my life studying like fitness stuff. It was crazy. That's how bad I wanted it, guys. That's how bad I wanted it. So like I'm saying, I learned. I didn't see the results. You know, I started reading food. Oh, I'm gonna start tracking my food. Because I was reading, you know, people say they eat enough, but, you know, they fast metabolisms are hard gainers, they can't gain weight. I felt the same way, man. I'll eat a whole damn pizza and it's nothing. But then I realized, like, okay, I eat a whole pizza, then I don't eat nothing really the next day or the next day. Then I eat something huge, you know what I'm saying? It's like you pig out one meal, you think you're eating a lot, but you're not. You really don't know until you're tracking your food, seeing exactly what you're eating. It's so crucial, tracking it. Started tracking my food. Damn, started putting on muscle. Started changing, the physique started changing, you know what I'm saying? The rest is history. Now I'm all here, you know what I'm saying? Still, the cut, you know what I'm saying? I started the bolt started out wrong, too fast. Cut, okay, come back down. Now I know how to do it, I gotta do it slow. I started researching that, okay, and it's better to do it slow. You know what I'm saying? The cutting, I really didn't look, was too long to cut. I just was cutting, I wanted to get lean, messed up. So now, I haven't researched what's the best. I just feel 16 weeks is a good time. I can lose, you know, if I lose 1.5 pounds a week, that's 24 pounds in 16 weeks, which I'll be 145 pretty much. That's a lot of fat gone. That's really good progress, I believe. So, you know what I'm saying? Live and learn, guys. It's like you'll never really get to a point where you know everything. You know what I'm saying? There's new studies coming out. There's new this, new that. You have to try things, see how it works for you. If it doesn't work, get rid of it, and then try this. If it does work, keep this. You know what I'm saying? It's all about for you, because everything that works for me might not work for you, or the guy next to you, or the girl next to you, or person next door. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a little bit different. You gotta find what works for you, but you can use what I'm saying. Try it from my experience. You know what I'm saying? And it can help you. Try it. It may help. You know what I'm saying? It may not again, but you can tweak it a little bit and it may help. Anyway, guys, this video is 17 minutes long. Ridiculous. I literally thought this was gonna be a couple minute video, but if y'all ever talking to a camera, if y'all vlog or anything, y'all know how easy it is. If y'all don't believe me, just start talking into your phone one day. Just record a video and just start talking. It's so easy. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. About to finish this smoothie up. Still got some things I need to do. I don't care that it's 12, you know what I'm saying? About to draw, read, meditate, and still need to post some more stuff, social media. And I got my whole book done of my goals and things I need to do, the tasks I need to do, to-do list and whatnot. Anyway, guys, getting out of here. May 4th. This video will be up tomorrow. See y'all on the next one, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy. Hold up. Gonna make y'all some gains.